Hey guys, what is up? It's your boy Pete, man. We're back with another video. And today we're here gonna predict every team's record pretty much. Who I think is gonna be Super Bowl favorites, who's gonna be one of the worst teams in the league. Cardinals. But that's how let's get started. And I did this before, but I didn't my mic was not.
We do not care.
But the Saints, I'll say potential wild card. And then we're also gonna put Falcons potential wild card as well, because it's either gonna be the Saints or the Falcons win the NFC South, I believe. But it's just all depends on if Dennis Allen gets fired or not. Because I know he's if we know if he doesn't get fired, we're not gonna win it. The Dolphins, I think they're just gonna barely miss the playoffs. With the AFC stacked, and they also have the Jets and the Bills in the division as well. I think they're just gonna miss the playoffs just by a little bit. They're just 9-8 again. And then of course we're gonna have the Ravens at a potential wild card as well, as long as Lamar stays healthy, and if he does get hurt for a few games, they should still be in the wild card. Of course, the Bengals will contenders. Don't need to explain that at all. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, even though they lost expensive starters last year, I think they're still going to be good. The Broncos, I have them at potential wild card as well. So I don't know how they're going to play. I expect Russ to still be trash, but you never know. Sean Payton's a fucking miracle with QBs. The Giants, I think, potential wild card as well for them. It's what they had like 10 wins last year, I think. Surprised everyone. Nobody expected them to do good, but I think they might still make the playoffs this year. It just all depends. Vikings, I think they're just barely gonna miss the playoffs because they had one of the worst defenses last year. They have one of the worst ones this year coming into the league for sure, and the offense is not gonna help them at all. So last year they had a negative point differential, even though they had 13 wins. I expect them to miss the playoffs. Rams, I expect to be mediocre. They have Matt Stafford coming back, Cooper Kupp, but I still don't think they're gonna be that good. They're gonna have another down year. And then Bucks, the one pick attention. Obviously, they have Baker's not gonna lead them anywhere, and then they have Kyle Trask behind them. He's not gonna lead them anywhere either. And of course, they have one of the worst head coaches as well, with Todd Bowles. So the playoff teams for the Lions, obviously, don't need to explain that. I'm high on the Lions. I like the moves they made this offseason to improve the defense. I love Dan Campbell. I love the way he's running that team. You know, the Lions are just a team that everybody loves, even if it's not their favorite team. You gotta love the Lions. But the Bears, I'll say young but intriguing. I don't expect them to be one of the worst teams in the league. They should be right around 6-7 wins, I believe. So last year, like the last 7 games they lost by 1 score for all of them. So those are all games that could have won. Then you have the 49ers Super Bowl favorites. Don't need to question that. And Eagles Super Bowl favorites as well. Don't need to question that. And Raiders, mediocre at best. They're not going to get anywhere, especially with that tough AFC division. AFC West, I think they're going to have 6-7 wins, but then Josh McDaniels is still going to get fired, I believe, hopefully by the end of the year. So I heard last year he wasn't fired because they have money issues or some shit. But Packers, I think they could be a potential wildcard team. I don't know how Jordan Love's going to perform, but I believe that if the Jordan Love does well, the Packers could slip in as a wildcard team in the weak NFC. The Washington, mediocre at best. I don't expect them to do any good. It's all depends on Sam Howell. If he's all right, then they're not gonna get anywhere. If he's good, then they might barely miss the playoffs. No more contention, obviously. Cardinals, don't need to say anything about that. Steelers, I have them as a potential wildcard team as well. But I've seen Kenny Pickett in the preseason. He's done his work in off season working out. I expect him to ball out this year, and I think he's gonna do way better than his rookie year. And I think he's gonna lead the Steelers again to 9-10 wins, maybe skipping us the 6-7 seed. And Bills Super Bowl favorites, obviously don't need to say anything about that. Seahawks potential wild card as well. I believe you got a weak NFC. Actually, we're gonna put them as a playoff team. They're gonna get 9-10 wins again this year. And they're obviously gonna make the playoffs. You have Kenneth Walker, Gino again. Hopefully that 1 year is not a fluke. If so, then Good luck, Seahawks. The Patriots are going to be mediocre at best again. You got that Bill O'Brien as their OC now, which is better than fucking Matt Patricia as the fucking OC. But they're still not going to be alright. They're going to be okay. They're so boring to watch, but the Browns, I have them a mediocre at best. I still don't think, I'm still not high on Sean Watson. I still don't think he's going to do well at all. And they had Dorian Thompson-Robinson behind him. I believe that Watson does really bad at like near the end of the year, where they're like 4 or 5 wins. They're probably gonna start the rookie and see how well he does. And the Texans, I would say young but intriguing as well. Like, I don't expect them to do much, but they got a good young team. I expect them to have like, but the highest is like 8-9 wins, but I still think they'll be one of like the bottom teams in the league. Chiefs, don't need to say anything about that. Cowboys, neither that. Chiefs, of course, definitely Super Bowl favorites every year. Cowboys, weekend of seed, they're definitely gonna make it as a like 5th, 6th seed. The Chargers, we're gonna have them as a potential wild card, and then the Jets as well. I believe, because I don't know who's gonna win the AFC, but I do believe, or who's even gonna make it in the AFC. But the Jets are they're probably one of the biggest Super Bowl favorites this year with all the acquisition. What, Aaron Rodgers, fucking Dalvin Cook, you know, a lot of good players they've fucking signed. But I still think that, yeah, actually they're gonna put the Jets in there, and then the Chargers for the playoff teams. I do think both of them are gonna make it as wild card spots for sure, and it's all gonna depend on. Actually, no, I'm gonna put the Chargers down here. I believe. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Keep the Jets right there and the Chargers right there. Chargers fire their OC, so if all the blame now will be on the head coach. Justin Herbert does bad, but Justin Herbert has been doing good. He still hasn't had that like true breakout year. And then Panthers, mediocre at best. But I'm probably sure I think he'll be okay. But what his best targets being DJ Chark, and then like old Adam Thielen. Like, I don't think he's gonna be okay. They're gonna have like 6-7 wins, I would say, maybe 8 wins at the most. The Titans, mediocre as well. And then same with actually, Colts. We're gonna do the Colts young and intriguing. The Titans just have Derrick Henry, D-Hop, and that's it. They're gonna be. I think they're gonna start Will Levis, Malik Willis, and then Ryan Tannehill. So I think Ryan Tannehill is gonna get benched. And then for the Colts, I think Anthony Richardson, he might be good with this Michael Pittman and JT. They still have a decent offense, but I don't expect the Colts to really do much. Maybe 7 wins at the most. And of course, the Jaguars, we're gonna have them at a playoff team. Obviously, they're gonna win the AFC South, and they're gonna make the playoffs, especially since they have Jesus himself on the team, Trevor Lawrence, running the offense, and you saw how good he did last year. After that abomination of a season, the first year with Urban Meyer. But the Jaguars, I think they're gonna make another good playoff push as well again this year. And I don't think anyone would be surprised if they actually win the Super Bowl. Like, it might be shocking, but I won't be surprised. Anyways, guys, that is it for the rest of this video, or that is it for this video. I don't know why I messed that up. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all did enjoy. If you want to subscribe, you can click the red button down below. It's free if you want. But yeah, anyways, that's it. It's your boy Pizza Man. I'm out. Have a wonderful day. Peace.